rapid access to comprehensive oncology data and survival analysis. This is the Oncotoolkit.
Okay, you're with the patient who has advanced Hodgkin lymphoma. You need to know their risk, and you need to know it now based on solid evidence. That's exactly what Oncotoolkit delivers, right at the point of care. Let's see how it works. For advanced Hodgkin lymphoma, getting the risk stratification right, well, it's not just some small detail. It's absolutely critical. It dictates the entire treatment strategy from day one. But you'll know the drill. We've all been there, right? Juggling the patient's chart, flipping through papers or PDFs, trying to do manual calculations while the clock is ticking. It's slow, and honestly, it's a place where errors can creep in when we really can't afford them. This tool is designed to completely fix that problem. It takes a workflow that could eat up valuable time and just condenses it all the way down to a few seconds. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty here. Before we jump into the app itself, we have to understand the science behind it. So we're going to deconstruct the International Prognostic Score, the IPS. So what is the IPS, really? Think of it as our foundational clinical tool for this specific group. It's designed to predict two major things: 5-year freedom from progression and, of course, overall survival, but only for patients with advanced stage 3 or 4 disease. The whole score is built on these 7 really straightforward risk factors. We're talking about age, sex, and stage, and then 4 key lab values: albumin, hemoglobin, white blood cell count, and lymphopenia. And here's the key. If any one of these is present, it's just 1 point. Simple as that. And what's really elegant about this is the formula itself. It's not some complex, weighted algorithm. It's a simple sum. You just add up the factors that are present. And this isn't just made up, it's all grounded in that landmark 1998 Hasenclever paper from the New England Journal of Medicine that you see right here. Now, this slide shows you the payoff. That total score you calculated, it translates directly into a predicted 5-year freedom from progression. You can see that beautiful stepwise drop in FFP as the score ticks up. And this comes straight out of that original reference data. So here's how that all translates into the clinic. If a patient has a score of 0, we're looking at an 84% 5-year FFP. They're in that low-risk group. But look at what happens as the factors pile on. A score of just 2. Just 2 factors drops the FFP to 67%. That bump right there moves the patient into the intermediate risk category, and that distinction can completely change our treatment plan. Okay, so we've walked through the science and the manual calculation. Now, let's see the solution. Let's look at how we can automate this whole thing for incredible speed and accuracy. It's this simple. You just plug in the 7 patient variables, and bam, you get an instant result. A score of 2 out of 7, the exact 5-year FFP of 67%, and that big, clear, intermediate risk tier staring right at you. No math, no guesswork. And this gets to a core belief we have at Oncotoolkit. We just don't believe in black boxes. The math, the reference tables, it's all got to be right there for you to see and review. And we really deliver on that promise. See this? The formula logic trace literally pulls back the curtain and shows you the simple addition that led to that score. It connects your result directly back to the source evidence, giving you complete clinical transparency. So this is obviously a game changer for individual patients in the clinic, but its power goes way beyond that. Let's talk about how we can go from a single calculation to building a full, research-ready cohort. See, every time you run a calculation, you can just hit save. And in this saved results view, you can see how patient by patient, you're organically building this amazing, structured dataset that's ready for research. And this right here, is the bridge from a clinical tool to a research engine. With just one click, you export your entire cohort as a clean, flattened CSV file. It's perfectly formatted to drop into any stats software for some serious academic analysis. But just exporting the data, that's only the start. The whole Oncotoolkit platform is built to power your entire research workflow, from the moment you collect the data all the way to the final analysis. So this is the whole pathway, end to end. You calculate and save your results right in the IPS app. Then you export that data and clean it up with the CSV polisher. And from there, you're all set to run automated survival analyses. So let's peek at that next step. This is the CSV polisher. Its job is crucial. It takes your raw clinical research data and preps it for analysis. It knows how to handle things like missing values, so your dataset is absolutely rock solid for statistical modeling. So think about what we've just seen. We've gone from a tedious manual calculation to a slick, automated system that not only helps you in the clinic, but also generates research-grade data as you work. It really just leaves one question, doesn't it? How could having instant, research-ready data accelerate your next big discovery in Hodgkin lymphoma?